So if you're looking to move to Cypress, Texas and want a master plan community, today we're looking at Bridgeland. Bridgeland is a community that's developed by the same developers that developed the Woodlands, Howard Hughes. In this community, it's got everything. It's got parks, it's got pools, it's got playgrounds, it's got sports facilities, everything you can think of. Plenty lakes and also trails that you can go run on. It's also close walking distances to restaurants, bars, and plenty shops. So let's go take a look around Bridgeland and see what it has to offer. So the first stop on our tour is going to be the Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is going to be where you're going to get all the information for all the different builders. They're going to hand you a pamphlet with all the different amenities that's coming up, all the different areas and villages that Bridgeland has. So this is the first center you want to be stopping at to get all your information. All right, so we went into the Welcome Center and the ladies there were super nice. They gave me a pamphlet of all the different model homes that we can go view. They recommended me go to Prairieland Village. So that's where we're going to head to now and view some model homes, and let's see what kind of builders Bridgeland has to offer. In Bridgeland, you have the option of resale and also new construction. Currently, there's a total of 17 different builders that are actively building here in Bridgeland. They have a wide variety of products ranging from the 300,000s to just above $1 million. Today, we're going to take a look at all the different price points that are currently here building the community. So let's go take a look at the first one.
Our first stop on our tour will be Beezer Homes, offering a range of options from single stories to 2 stories and duets. Prices start at the mid 300,000s and go up to the low 500,000s. Our next stop brings us to David Weekley Homes, starting at mid 300,000s to mid 500,000s, with the options of 40-foot to 60-foot products. The product we are touring is a 40-foot product, which means the front width of the lot is 40 feet wide and the home itself is 30 feet wide. Our next destination is Highland Homes. They have 40-foot and 65-foot lots available, with smaller properties starting around about 400,000 and the larger properties going up to around 900,000. Our second last property on tour is Newmark Homes, offering properties ranging from 500,000 to just over $1 million. The property we are touring is a 70-foot lot. As we explore larger properties, the primary factor contributing to the higher price will be the additional finishes you choose to add to your property. The last model home we are going to view on our tour is Perry Homes. The home we are viewing is an 80-foot product and is listed for around about the upper 900,000s. However, Perry Homes also offer 45-foot and 55-foot products, with properties available starting at the mid 400,000s. While I didn't tour all the builders that are available in Bridgeland, I hope these examples provided you a good idea of the sizes and price points that are available.
So like I said, Bridgeland was developed by the same builder as the Woodlands, the Howard Hughes Corporation. So everything throughout the development was thoroughly planned and strategically placed. Development of these villages started in 2006, but it will take another 20 years for the completion. The good news is that if you buy a new construction home or a resale, you can expect new modern amenities for the next 20 years. Bridgeland gets its name for all the lakes that are spread out throughout the community. There are around 900 acres of lakes, which means there are plenty spots for kayaking, fishing, and all along the lakes you have around about 250 miles to hike and bike trails. When talking about the amenities, each village will have their very own pool, which brings their own uniqueness. You can pick your favorite and access any one you want throughout the Bridgeland neighborhood. Now let's talk about the gym and fitness centers. Each village has its very own gym and fitness center, but you don't just have to go to the one that's closest to you. There's also plenty of dog parks throughout the villages that you can bring your dog to meet new friends and tire them out. Now let's talk about the schools in Bridgeland. Schools in Bridgeland are top rated. There are many elementary schools throughout the neighborhood where you can drop your kid off from a golf cart, you can walk them to school, or they can even ride their bike to school. It's so close. Now let's talk about the quality of the schools here in Bridgeland. The first one is going to be Cypress Fairbanks ISD, which is going to be the #2 school district in Harris County, which are A-rated schools. The other is going to be Waller ISD, which is also building schools in the newer section of Bridgeland, which these schools are also A-rated. There's also a little bit of Bridgeland, which is associated with KTISD, which is the #1 school district in Harris County. So with all that being said, you can be happy that any school that you go to in Bridgeland is going to be a good quality school for your children. Talking about the HOA and taxes, so the tax rate for Bridgeland is going to be around about 3.3 to 3.6. So it's a little bit on the high end, but that's to be expected due to the fact that it is a newer construction area. There's a lot of development going around. So whenever that gets a little bit more developed, the tax rate will come down a little bit.
The HOA is about $1,200 per year.
Depending on the village that you're in, it may be a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower, but that's going to be reasonably priced due to the fact of all the amenities that you get throughout the neighborhood, and they keep developing, adding more amenities, so it's just going to get better and better. But yeah, that's the HOA and taxes. In conclusion, you can't go wrong with Bridgeland. This community is going to be expanding for the next 20 plus years, so it's just going to get better and better. If you're interested in moving to Bridgeland, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you find your next home in 2024.